right, what is up, everybody? This is your boy Tadeus Muhammad here with the Coaches Lounge podcast, episode one. And my first guest for episode one is gonna be Clinton College assistant coach Jamir Cheat. What's up, man?
What's up, T Money? How you doing, man?
My guy. So still young in the coaching, only 24, but I want to get into your background. So, what age did you first start hooping, and what age did you fall in love with basketball?
I fell in love with basketball as soon as I touched the basketball. When my grandmother put it in my hands, I say at the age about 4 or 5, I started playing on the little rims, hooping, playing on the monkey balls back home. That inspired me to just keep going, take it serious, man. I loved it.
So hooping was always your thing. You always knew you wanted to do that.
Always wanted to hoop, man.
Okay, and who was your favorite player or team or coach growing up?
Favorite player, I had to say LeBron James. LeBron James for sure. Team, I had to say I really stuck with Bron, so wherever he go, like I go. But I say best franchise I say is the Lakers.
Okay. And any coaches you liked, or you wasn't really paying attention to coaches?
As far as coaches, I say I like Popovich, Coach Popovich, because he didn't really talk a lot. Like most of his stuff, like it would be in house. Like when he talked to his players and stuff, but they always got the job done. They was well coached, disciplined. So I say Popovich was one of the goats that I looked up to.
Okay, you know how I feel about Bron. I'm a Kobe guy, Lakers and Hornets guy. Coach, of course, Phil, one of them guys.
Yeah, Phil up there.
Probably Doc as well. I always sort of like Doc.
Doc, yeah. Doc got any championships?
Celtics.
Oh yeah, the Celtics. That's the only one, right?
Yeah. He messed up Orlando because he kept Tim Duncan from coming. And he would have had Tim Duncan, T-Mac, and Grant Hill.
I don't know why he did that.
And then he did with the Clippers. And he has one with Philly. So, yeah, he has had good teams.
He had a lot of good teams.
Excuse.
Lob City was his team too, right?
Yeah, you had Lob City. You got Embiid and Harden. You had T-Mac, Grant Hill. Wow. You only figured out one with the Celtic boys.
Right.
Far as hooping wise, who did you pattern your game after? Who do you think your game resembles the most?
Sheesh.
Because we know you're not 6'8". We know you're not built like Bron.
It's a couple players. I say definitely Rajon Rondo is one of them. Like I used to watch him play. I used to like how he played because he was a pass first point guard, but he could also score when need be and rebound and defense. So I like to do a lot of things on the basketball court when I used to hoop. So I say Rajon Rondo for sure.
Okay.
Being a general, running the show, things like that.
He did with a ring too with the Celtics. Coming in as a young guy, he wasn't scared to butt heads with them. Him and Ray Allen.
The big ticket, truth. He had to come in and hold it down.
As a rookie, I think even when they won the ring, he was only what, year 2?
Facts.
Something like that.
I believe so. Facts.
Now you know me. I like the big guys who can dribble, the Odos, Dials. Like I like the big guys who can get the rebound. We out of there.
So you only 6'3" though. You can't be Odo.
I can't be Odo, but I went to a small high school, so I was playing the 4 or 5, and then AAU you get to play guard. But Kobe, of course, too. But I always like the big guys who can dribble. Odom, Dial, guys who trying to go coast to coast and can pass and make plays and stuff.
Yeah, it's tough.
So what high school or high schools did you play at?
I went to one high school for all my high school years. I started at Boys and Girls High School in Brooklyn, New York, and then I finished out there. So I had a pretty good 4 years. I played 2 years JV. And then I was first in assists, I think, when I was my sophomore year in JV, and I was like second or third in scoring that year. And then I moved to varsity the next year. Finished my last 2 years out there.
Did y'all win any championships or anything like that?
No championships. We had a Final Four appearance. And then with JV, I think we went to the Final Four, but we got like disqualified for something. some off the book, some off the book stuff.
Okay.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
that's too much to unfold. But
so for me, high school, I think I was thinking I was a football player at first, because I didn't really want to deal with the basketball coach at the high school I went to. So basketball for me was kind of late. I waited till like junior year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you was playing football then?
Yeah.
What you was doing? What position?
Nothing. I was playing receiver and corner, but the school I went to, we only had a varsity. So, and I was ahead of grade. So I'm 13 playing against 17, 18-year-olds. It's not fun.
They crushing you.
Yeah, they hitting. So I like to say I got hit out of basketball. I got hit out of football into basketball. And maybe I need to rethink this basketball thing.
Yeah, man. You ain't gonna keep taking too many of them hits. Man.
Yeah. I got a concussion one time. It was a wrap. I said, yeah. Right. And plus, our football team got worse every year I was there. So I think my freshman year, we went 6-4, 7-3, broke the school record. Mm-hmm. My sophomore year, we won 4 or 5 games. My junior year, we won 2 or 3 games. And then I knew he was losing. I told my coach senior year, I said, I ain't even being funny. Y'all might not win a game. And they won 1 game, and it wasn't homecoming, and it wasn't senior night my senior year. No, basketball, I knew we could win. So we didn't really ever go. I think farthest we might have made in basketball was like second round. But the year after I graduated, that team made it to the state title or the Final Four.
That's tough. State title.
Yeah, Javon Patton, one of the coldest dudes I ever seen. But what made you take the JUCO route after high school?
To be honest, my senior year, I had a visit to Livingstone. That's Division II with North Carolina. Mm-hmm. I went on a visit, played well. The coach was about to offer me, but I had to wait until to get my last couple grades for the last semester to finish. But I wound up getting it too late, and I wound up giving up my offer. So that's when I just decided to take the JUCO route.
Okay. Yeah. Ironically, full circle movement. Livingstone is, I'm pretty sure, one of Clinton's sister schools.
Right.
So just a foreshadowing of you not even knowing, like it's all
be right around the neighborhood, right around it.
Yeah, the world's a small place.
Right.
So you went JUCO at I always pronounce that school wrong.
Hill College is a D1 JUCO in Hillsboro, Texas.
Okay.
He was ranked about I think it was 13 and 23rd in the country. D1 JUCOs.
And then after that, you went to, how you say that?
Genesee Community College for year 2. Finished off first team all region with about 3 player of the weeks. It was a good season, man. I think we went to the last 8 in our conference, but we wound up losing.
Okay. And for what I've seen out of the videos of you, that was probably peak athleticism mirror right there. that was peak athleticism mirror right there.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
So then after that, what made you choose Wiley, and what other schools was you looking at?
Other schools I was looking at, I had an offer from Albany State. I was talking to Miles College. So I had a bunch of D2s. I had interest from West Florida, University of West Florida. Okay. Some NAIAs and stuff. But I was waiting. When I was a JUCO, I wanted waiting too long, to commit. So as I was waiting, I wound up losing some of my offers. And then that's when that summer, I think I've been met Darryl Frazier, my big brother D, and then he put me on the Wiley.
Okay.
Got me out there as he took on the assistant coach job out there.
Okay. And Wiley, of course, is where you met Selly too, right?
Facts. It's my brother. Brother for life, man. You know the vibes.
Yeah. So being from New York, was Texas or South Carolina a bigger culture shock?
I had to say Texas because I went out to Texas first. That's my first time out south, so I had to get it. That's where I got acquainted to moving around out there, learning how to act, how to move around properly. So I say Texas for sure. I had to learn a new culture and stuff like that. But now I'm used to it and I like it. So
okay,
it's good.
And so Wiley, I don't know. I've never been to Wiley. Wiley, country part of Texas or big city Texas?
It's probably a country part, smaller.
Okay.
It's in Marshall, Texas.
Okay.
It's a smaller part, small HBCU, but it was good for me. Good to be a big fish in a small pond.
Gotcha. And we know Rock Hill is kind of. I mean, you can get to Charlotte right there, but Rock Hill ain't the most popping place in the world compared to New York.
Right.
So who inspired you or got you into coaching?
Inspired me, got me to coaching. I have to say Big Bro D Frazier, and also my trainer, my guy Humble Stud, Humble Just. They definitely was big mentors and pushing me into this avenue. I say.
And did you like it as much as you thought you was going to?
I actually didn't know if I was gonna like it as much as I do. So I never judged it. At first, I just said I'm gonna try, give it a shot, see how I like it, because I was always involved into the game. But then I wound up going through this season and understanding that I really do like it and I have a passion for this. So
definitely, because I feel like even coaching, you still get the same adrenaline rushes and stuff as you do like when you playing. Only difference is you're not necessarily
in the fire.
Controlling the outcome. Yeah. So that's why you kind of take pride in the moments you do. Something you suggested somebody or a move you gave somebody they did and it worked.
Right.
I do feel that same adrenaline rush. You know how I am after games. I feel tired like I played.
That's exactly. The whole energy burnt out.
Yeah. So with your age being so young, how is that a positive and a negative as a coach?
Well, as a positive, I say I can relate to the players easily. Like they know that I just graduated from college. I just finished hooping, so when I give them tips, they'll more so take it in a good way because they know that I know what I'm talking about, and because I'm close, not too far within age, they know like I know what I'm talking about.
Because you just got done doing
what you're doing. So, but as far as the negative part, it could. I gotta like decipher business and friends. Like you gotta switch it up. Can't be too friendly with guys. You gotta know the difference.
You gotta keep that line.
Draw that line in the middle.
Especially because a lot of the New York guys, we know that you're close to, whether it's Selly, and I mean, well, we know Selly older than you, so getting that line, and then with Jeremiah, that's your man from when he was a young pup. So
from the same neighborhood.
Yeah, so I definitely could see that. And I think you got a good feel for it this year, and I think they got a good feel of where, they know when to be friendly with you, but they still also respect you as a coach.
I agree. But we still got a ways to go, man.
That's true.
Still got a ways to go, man.
That's true.
I agree.
So which coaches have influenced you the most? We know D. Frazier.
Yeah, D. Frazier. I say my guy Humble, Coach Humble Stud, Humble Just, my guy, my trainer. Who else? You mean like NBA, college?
They can be anybody.
College. Let me see.
Or who do you now as a coach? Who do you kind of look to see how they do or how they move?
I say even though as a football coach, I say Coach Prime. I like the way how he moves. He's conduct himself in the environment and stuff like that. I say him.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I said, Popovich before, Phil Jack. A lot of guys, man. I just like to learn from everybody, for real.
Yeah. I think that's always part of it too. So I've also read like Dean Smith's book or Roy Williams, because I am a Tar Heel fan. And I feel like those is kind of like, I like family oriented coaches, not just coaches who just there for a short time or just trying to do whatever to win. I like coaches who can influence guys' lives.
Right.
And I think always look up to.
On and off the floor, facts.
Yeah. So like when I was younger, I used to work at James Worthy's golf tournament, and I feel like UNC is one of them where everybody's coming back. Like Dean Smith, Roy Williams, like all the Tar Heels players, like all of them feel like brothers.
Yeah.
That's the kind of stuff I like.
I agree. I like that too.
So what was your favorite moment or a couple of your favorite moments this season?
Favorite moments this season, I'll say the first one is when we went to Virgin Islands and we beat D2 Kentucky State. That was a big one for us. I think that was the first time we beat a Division II, or second time.
Yeah, that's the first time in Clinton history.
First time in Clinton history. I feel like that was a good one because everybody gelled together. Everybody came together as one and stuck to the blueprint of the game. And that's when we came out victorious. The second one I say that stuck out to me is when we played University of Fort Lauderdale, the rematch game at Nationals. That was a good one too. Like that one felt good. Like because we lost to them, knowing that we lost to them in the regional playoffs, in the regional chip game. That was a tough loss. We came back in the national tournament and got our win back.
Yeah, that was two of my favorite moments, definitely too.
Yeah, that was good. That was the best moment for me, I'd say, this season.
It's seeing the guys' happiness and that sense of fulfillment from being able to get back at them after just losing. Yeah,
right.
That was a very special locker room moment after that.
Right, I agree. I was one for the books, man. Going to always remember that one.
Yeah. So, who was I guess out of the teams we played this year, who do you remember that was really talented? Whether it was team, player, coach. Like for me, example, the coach, I feel like the Lynchburg coach, the second game, I feel like he
gave us a run for our money that game.
Yeah, I feel like he came in with a good game plan. He was probably one of the better coaching jobs I've seen against us this past year.
I agree. I like via Lynchburg too. They definitely did a good job. Shout out to them on the second time they played us. But I'll probably say the best structured team that we played, I think, I'd say is Bedu. One of the most top, the team that we played in the Natty tournament.
Yeah. Team wise, I feel like A&T had a pretty good team.
Oh, you was including the D1s and D2s?
Oh yeah.
You including them?
Because they was some shooters at A&T. That's when it got crazy. They started shooting us.
I'd say Queens University. Queens University too.
Yeah.
They definitely top two teams that we played against.
Yeah, they were very structured,
disciplined, right to the point, physical, ain't let up.
Yeah, from beginning to end, it was kind of.
Yeah, it was a dog fight.
Yeah.
They got right to the point.
Yeah. So if you were, as a recruiter, or if you was bringing a guy into Clinton, why should a player choose Clinton?
I say a player should choose Clinton because it's a Christian school, small HBCU. Like, so they're at our program that we'll focus on you, like helping you develop and grow, like rather than if you go to a different program where there's a lot going on, nobody really focusing on you, helping you, like school, player development, like life path, like moving on. That's the bigger picture. That's the main thing you come to college for, to learn what you want to do in the 2 to 4 years that you're here to do after like you leave. That's the main thing, basically. So I'll say that.
I feel like that too, and definitely with our coaching staff, I feel like we keep it real. Like, this is the moves you need to make. This is the moves you don't need to make. Here's some of the pitfalls we've been through.
Right.
Because we all have, different experiences. You was a player.
Right.
Did what you were supposed to do. Got out on time. Got right into coaching. Right into your next step.
Yeah.
Me, if you don't want to do this schoolwork, it's gonna come around where you got to do it. Being an undergraduate assistant, you're gonna have to get it done at some point to be where you want to be.
Regardless, gotta check the boxes, man. Gotta check all boxes.
Yeah, and then with Coach Sloan, hey, this is how you get to where you want to be as fast as possible. I mean, him being the youngest 4-year head coach in the country, like this is the path of focus.
Right.
Because there ain't too many coaches, we can say more focused and slow.
Right.
He gonna cut out all distractions.
Blessings. I agree.
Yeah. So that's the episode. We wrapping it up, man. I appreciate you so much. You already know you my guy, my brother. Okay, my brother for life after a year.
That's a fact, man.
Locked in.
Appreciate you, man. Having me.
But I appreciate you, man. And we're gonna get up out of here. This is the first episode of the Coaches Lounge podcast. Stay tuned for episode 2. We out.
Yes, sir.